Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. It is time for some Minecraft today, and there are a few changes in the old base here. I've added these polished andesite stairs and slabs all around, and just cleaned up the look and feel a little bit of this. I have to get rid of these junk drawers at some point, and miscellaneous things. That's all gonna move. Hi, kittens. I do have some superfluous item frames that I can throw on some chests. And yeah, the reason I have these stairs here is so I can reach down, but still be high enough to reach all the way up to here. So hopefully when I get this all filled with chests, this will be enough storage for us for now. And I can do some rearranging too, because this is kind of random. Like I have very valuable things here. But the rest of this is all kind of random until we get over here with our item frames, which, by the way, we're going to grab this for a very special reason. But yeah, we've got some, how many does this take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, why am I on the horse? 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And I hear an angry someone that wants to get murdered, I think. Beacon. Let's draw, you know what? Let's draw our first beacon. I've never made a beacon before. So we're going to classically craft it here. Boom. That's very exciting. We'll grab 1 emerald so we have something to feed it. And we're going to go put it to good use. I also wanted to show you that I cleaned this up a bit. And now when we come down, and I actually moved the whole map wall over 1 block. It was mushed up against there, and I moved it 1 block in this direction. Now we've cleaned up this a bit down here too. I took Lucas the Pie Guy's suggestion for the floor here. These are all the tables, the smithing tables, I think they're called. And yeah, I've got some work tables here. I don't have a crafting table, and I'm not really sure where everything is going to go. Maybe the crafting table could go there. But yeah, then this just goes down to our mine as usual. And this, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with yet. You can tell that that's a little bit unfinished. Okay, do I have my emerald? I do. Let's go see what the noise is about outside. It sounds like there's a grumpy villager that wants to die. He might be over on this side. I definitely have that song permanently stuck in my head. It seems from Hamilton, King George's number. What is that music? Feels new. Anyway, let's go work on our, let's go bring our beacon to our base. Oh, well, hello, baby zombie. And, can you run, please? Thank you. So, we've got this start to a mob grinder, and I've gotten some good advice on why it might not be working. One thing I want to do, and this isn't anyone's advice, this is just my idea, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but I want to set this here and feed it an emerald, right, and then get haste. And haste 2. So is that working? It appears to not be working. Why aren't you working? Put the thing in you. Guys, why doesn't this work? Where, do I have any, iron in here? Like iron ore? Or cobblestone to make a furnace even? There's some iron ore. There's some fuel. I suspect no cobblestone though. So now I can't even put an iron ingot in there. It ate my emerald. Does this need to be clear? Maybe I need to clear the area around it. This is very embarrassing. Go! Does this need to be able to see all the way up to the sky? Do I need to clear out the area underneath it? It doesn't seem right. I was really looking forward to trying out Haste 2. Boy, it's dark down here. There's more iron ore. The bad thing about having silk touch everything is that it's actually quite difficult to get cobblestone that way. Thank goodness for this happy music at least. I mean, this is a full beacon. I didn't cheat or anything. Yeah, so this turns on. Yeah, this is... I think I have to do that before I put the thing in there. Maybe. What a silly way to make this confusing. Okay, looks like we're going all the way back. For an iron ingot, or for a furnace. Got so many furnaces set up in my new workroom, and I have none over here. Silliness. Oh, well that's convenient. Let's go up here and drop into the water. You guys having a good day today? I hope so. I am having a very early day today. I woke up at 4 something because my goofy smoke alarm / carbon monoxide detector can't tell the difference between truth and a lie. Okay, so I'm actually going to take one more emerald because these are less valuable to me and just let the iron cook. Should we sleep? Let's sleep. So, I was thinking this was going to be a mining episode. What I do not want to do is make it an exploration episode. The size of the world is big enough already. And I'm dealing with some save file size issues on the Switch, and I want to get that figured out and fixed. That was a good shot. So still don't have my iron, and I didn't bring a furnace with me. So let's get this right. Let's suggest this, then do this. Okay, I heard a noise. Where do I see what, kind of statuses I have? That is not haste 2. Well, what's the deal, Minecraft? Yeah, it looks like it's not... I hear it making its noise, too. Does it have to be visible to the sky? Oh, that would be dumb. I don't want to dig through all this. Okay, 72, negative 87. Let's try and figure out if indeed that is the issue. 72, negative 87. I just wanted to dig a big hole. Efficiency 5 netherite is not good enough. Aha! That was the problem. Okay. Well, I feel a little silly. No one explained that to me, though. But I am excited to try out my haste. Alright, so let's see if we can go quick. Oh, I've got a bed right there. That's good to know. Okay, so... Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I could see getting used to this. Okay, and I know I'm doing this inefficiently right now, but I will turn sideways and do it better. Oh, that's... Okay. That's pretty cool. So I've got some organizing of stuff to do off camera, and I've got some of this to do off camera, but I figure I'll do some on, and that'll be fun. Then we can get maybe a regular mob grinder going here, or spiders and creepers without worrying about eliminating the spiders. I don't know. I'll have to play with it. But I need lots and lots of gunpowder if I want to make good use of my elytra. I've got all these sea lanterns here because I didn't like the spawns that I was getting. Wait a minute. Silk Touch. Why didn't that break like that? My last sea lantern. Anyway, I've got the sea lanterns here because I don't like getting spawns, but they're not going to be effective all the way down. Is there like a good way to light up a mining operation that's like this, or am I just sort of stuck with having to relight every layer as I go? That would be kind of silly. Also, I wonder what the quickest way to do what I'm doing right now is. It might be to go down, to not do one layer at a time, but to do 2 layers at a time? I don't know. Or to, like, go like this. Maybe not. Also, that's pretty ugly. We're gonna get some weird spawns in here. Maybe to go too deep, though. And then do something like this. Well, I'm digging too far down. I'm thinking about, like, digging tunnels in the nether like I have been. Like I did for the 3 Mansions episode. Of course, running into dirt and gravel is going to continue to slow me down as well. But there's not a whole lot that can be done. Why am I digging this hole, you ask? Well, I'm not entirely sure that it's actually going to help. But I figured, if I dug this down to bedrock and put slabs, or just left the, or glass or something, then, nothing could spawn underneath my mob spawner. And, that should help, right? Whoops. Whoops. There we go. And there. Beautiful. Holy smokes. We gotta be more careful. What is the deal? So yeah, I'm trying to figure out next steps in Minecraft. I got some other games I want to play. I want to keep playing Paper Mario Origami King. And so maybe that will provide a short break from Minecraft on Sundays, and that would be okay. I still like Minecraft. I like this world. I've got off-camera stuff to do. But as far as on-camera stuff to do, we did the dragon. We did the end with Elytra and End Cities. We did a wither, kind of. That was a lot of work, that wither episode, without actually killing one. Oh! Now that I have... Actually, we could do a wither again, and we could do it, like, legit. Am I outside of the range of haste, too? That feels awfully slow. Why is it going slow? I have the effect. Anyone? Can anyone tell me why I don't have Instamine? That thing's going. Why are neither of those turned on? Is it because my inventory's full? I don't see what that would have anything to do with anything. I'm going to need a lot more storage space if I'm actually going to dig this all the way down. Ugh, I don't know if I even want to do it. It's a kind of a huge project. Oh! It appears as though I've mined a block of diamond. Well, that would explain it, wouldn't it? Let's go find where this came from and put it back. Pfft. Right here. Okay, much better. But yeah, I mean, it appears as though I've gotten to the point in the game where building is the name of the game. And it sounds like, you know, starting new big builds and doing those, or maybe starting smaller builds, but working on my detailing work would be fun next stuff. But I might have to develop some ideas off camera for building. I still enjoy just resource gathering, so I guess we'll see what we have after we're done with this. But I'm pretty low on valuable resources right now because of building that beacon pyramid. So I need to do some mining for diamonds and iron and stuff. And I was wondering if an iron farm might be a good idea. I think a villager trading hall would be fun. That's a good idea for the future. Maybe I should be putting these on signs in the base somewhere. Also, I have my sorting system that I got templated, and it works a bit, but there's a lot of building to do. And I just worry that anything that interests me that's going to take a lot of effort and resources might end up causing, like, lag in the world. And I don't want to get to that point. I thought my 3 mansions episode a few episodes ago was going to be more fun than it ended up being for me because the bad guys were all moving so slow because of how rapidly the save file was growing. So yeah, kind of crazy. I don't know if Minecraft Java Edition is in the future for me or not. But I'll admit that I've thought about it. I've considered it. But at the same time, gosh, the Java players are so good, and it's so well established on YouTube. And I don't know, Nintendo Switch and Bedrock, there's some amazing content creators on that platform, but it's still less saturated enough that people enjoy watching what I do. Or, see, look at these spawns we're getting now. See that creeper over there? Even though it's pretty light in here. I guess I destroyed a few sea lanterns, didn't I? I wonder if there's a way to turn off, oh, where's my cat? I've got my wrong sword on me, too. Why do I have a smite sword? Excuse me. So yeah, I don't know, for those of you that are watching, I mean, this has been a pretty quiet, calm episode of not a lot of excitement. So obviously, if you're still listening, you're either, like, working and distracted and just letting the sound of my voice be background for you, or you're into this kind of content. Does it matter what platform this content is on? Like, are you here because it's Bedrock Edition? Are you here because it's Bedrock on Nintendo Switch? Or would it not matter? And I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking about, like I've been watching some pretty high effort content on YouTube for Minecraft lately. WADZ, it, like, beats the game in a single video with weird challenges applied via mods. And it's like hours boiled down into 20 minutes, you know. Excuse me. What did I ever do to you? And also Mr. Dream. Or Dream. Mr. Dream. Where he speedruns Minecraft while 2 or 3 people try to kill him. Which is, like, crazy, right? And those mods just don't exist on Nintendo Switch. Hey, it's a jockey. That's kind of fun. You know what else is fun? You being dead. Thank you. I should bring my shulker boxes over. Although it's not like I need to keep it all on me. I just need lots and lots of chests over here. And I have lots of wood. So there's really no reason not to. I'm not going to worry too much about keeping all this sorted. I will keep the dirt over here, though. Yeah. Luckily, with my experience farm, I'm able to recharge these tools quickly. That will be helpful because, my goodness, we're, this large area was as big as, was, I don't know, at the height of the pyramid, maybe? And look how much work it is to tear this out. Even with the Instamine, it's gonna take a long time. It'll be a big hole when we're done, though. That'll be kind of fun. We'll have to be extra sure to not, You know, that's a good question, is I wonder how far I could survive a fall with feather falling 4 boots and landing on a hay bale. I guess I could just put water at the bottom of this, where the bedrock is, once we dig that far down. But I don't know. Hay bales would be kind of fun too. I guess water just makes more sense. Water's easy to come by. All you need is 2 buckets. You have as much as you want. So yeah, that's the tentative plan, I guess, is just to dig the hole this big all the way down. Try to keep me busy for a while. I've been looking for projects that will keep me busy without expanding the size of the world too much. And so that means like operating within the chunks that we've already explored. Which, I don't know. The whole outposts thing that I did earlier in the series, where I go out 1,000 blocks and then build a little hut and put some supplies out there in the hopes to build a new base. Like, that just feels like unnecessary world size expansion. Yeah, that one blew up. So this is not going to be something that I can work on without listening to the game sound, it seems. I'm going to need to be aware of mobs. Guys, any tips on how I can light this up without just having to reapply lighting every time? I figure these will float, whereas torches will break. So I thought that that would keep me okay for a while, but see, there's another creeper over there already. It doesn't help that I have the wrong sword with me. A couple of creepers. Maybe I should have my looting sword. Where is the way out? Here it is. And maybe I should bring some more chests over. Whoops. Not putting that in there, or the dirt. And we can take this out. Not sure why that happened. I must have broken it with the shovel. Okay, here we go. Nope, not that. Man, I'm leaning too heavily on my elbow and my hand is starting to go to sleep. Spider eye. I have to organize all this eventually. Okay, down here is where these are. Over here is where this is. And I can only sleep at night, which is fine. I suppose eventually I'll stick the beacon in the middle of things, so that maybe I have regen and jump. That would be another fun project too, is just gathering resources in order to expand that pyramid to add more beacons to it. I could get a few going. Why am I here? A, I need more of these. B, I need... oh. The correct sword. C, I could probably use my fortune pickaxe. And not need my axe on me, actually. At all. Because am I really going to run into wood? And then we can put the stone in here. I'm going to miss not having furnaces here, but I've got them down here. And now some nice iron in there, which is great. I can't believe how bad the inside of that building was for as long as it was. But yes, I can, because that's kind of how I play. I get ambitious and I try to make things grand, and then I get bored and I move on. I don't know if and when I'll move on from this world, though. It's a pretty good one. I've got my mending book, Villager, which is always hard to move on from. Full netherite gear, which is always hard to move on from. Let's see. Yeah, and there's not too many books that you can't get just from an enchantment table. And with the experience exploit that we have with our potato farm, well, why not enchant a bunch of books and store them off to the side? That's kind of the best way to keep enchanting. Keep levels, or like use levels without just losing them. Basically store it in books, and anytime you need efficiency or unbreaking or protection 4, efficiency 4, 5, unbreaking 3, you've got loads and loads of books to choose from, and you probably have what you need somewhere in there. Oh, gravel. Can you tell I'm using a fortune shovel? Every gravel I break is a piece of flint. I should probably have my silk touch shovel. I'll switch a little later, I guess. I was talking a bit about Jonathan Groff and his role as King George in the musical Hamilton. I'm also watching, my wife Kelsey and I are watching Mindhunter on Netflix, which is not a family-friendly show, made by Dave Fincher of Fight Club fame. What else did he make that I liked? Oh, Seven. Yeah, these are not family-friendly films, obviously. But yeah, Jonathan Groff is in that, and he's really good. He's a good actor. He doesn't sing at all. He's able to just sort of table that talent for the sake of the whatever the current project is demanding of him, and I respect that, I bet he's glad that he doesn't have to sing in everything that he does, but he has a chance to prove that he's not just a good enough actor to be worth casting because of his singing voice. Okay. When you don't have a sharpness 5 sword, you have to be more aggressive with the creepers if you don't want to do the whole attack, back up thing. I guess we'll just put regular old stone in here. Yeah, now we have cobblestone, though, at least. We can, we should probably be smelting the stuff that we find. Boy, this haste 2 is going to spoil me. I'm going to have to rebuild pyramids everywhere I go mining. I wonder how much resources we'll actually get from this hole. Because this is a fairly big size, and we're at y equals 57 right now, but if we dig this all the way down to bedrock, we're bound to find a fair bit of iron and coal and, redstone and diamonds, I would suppose. Boy, if it weren't for the dirt and the gravel, I could really make short work of this with my pickaxes. I'm going to have to be very careful to not accidentally break them. That would be unfortunate. Why are there spiders and skeletons over here? Because it's too dark. That's why. And now this one sees me. It's gonna take more than that to do me in, buddy. Da, 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 da. I wonder if I should do a little bit of organizing on camera. I'm trying to figure out how to sort. I kind of think I should. I'm trying to figure out how to sort my stuff in the storage room. You know, I feel like stone and andesite and diorite and cobblestone should probably all go together. And I know that the valuable things I want all in one column, like the diamonds and iron and emerald, etc. These guys aren't really worth killing because they're just going to keep coming back, right? See, that's a dangerous place to be, is to drop down into something like that. And then have a creeper drop down where your iron and diamond blocks are. No thank you. What I was actually trying to do was... Excuse me. Oh, you're dead now. I like your enchanted chainmail chestplate, I think. I'd better not leave creepers hanging around while I look at what that is. Come here, you. The right way to do this would have been to not lay all this down first. So it would have been daylight, and then I could have placed it. And actually, am I going to remove it anyway? I think I am. So maybe I dig that up. Okay, let's come back to that. Let's put some stuff away, and then we'll pick up... Because you can't craft chainmail. So it's always interested me to have some on hand. Okay, let's take the dirt out. And go pick up some stuff. Okay, what kind of... Blast protection 2, unbreaking 2, chainmail, chestplate. Normally, what I would do is disenchant it on a grindstone and then smelt it down into an iron ingot, so I could combine it with 8 others, or nugget, so I could combine it with 8 others. So, can I reach this from down there? I probably can't. I'm surprised light doesn't shine through slabs. Feels like every time I want slabs to provide darkness, they let light through and it ruins everything. But now that I wish that mobs weren't spawning, whoa. It's not helping me out. Perfect. Nope. Yep. Okay, so... I think maybe we put this stuff all the way to the left. And do we put netherite at the very top, since it's more valuable than diamonds? Probably do. Won't take much inventory space to gather that up. It's tough to reach that one. Yeah, so I'm thinking then... Gosh, what's more valuable, gold or iron? Gold has kind of gone up in the world now, I think, because of the whole new nether mechanics. Where's my ingot? It's a dark and stormy night. Better sleep. So yeah, I think I'm going to put it above iron now. And then, lapis next. It's valuable for enchanting purposes. But it's also very plentiful. And then redstone at the bottom. As you can see, I don't think redstone must be all that important because I don't really use it. That's why I have so much. Maybe that's a good next step for me in Minecraft. Is to get good at redstone. But again, I don't know how worth that it is to do in Bedrock. Lots of stacks of lapis, which is good news for me since I have gobs of experience. Okay, we're just going to complete this one column and give you a sense of how much resources I have right now, which is not much. Thank you very much, Mr. Beacon. I am proud of my collection of a half stack of emerald ore, though, I must admit. Oh yeah, and then there's all this stuff. I guess I'll put that in the diamond chest. I don't know what else to do with it. Okay. Then there was gold. And then there was iron, stuff. And that's it. Yeah, so then maybe building blocks here, maybe stone and stuff here, or maybe, I don't know, weapons and tools. I like keeping all my best stuff in item frames, so I never have to go digging through chests for it. Speaking of experience, let's repair some stuff. I wonder what kind of condition the hoe is in. The bow doesn't have mending on it. The elytra does, but I don't think the elytra's hardly used up at all. So we'll go ahead and just put this back. Okay, we're going to need fuel. I guess we can use kelp blocks as fuel. But let's go use the old potato experience farm that we demonstrated in the last video in this world. First we'll get some fuel. So this kelp experience farm now is basically just a fuel farm in that it makes these. And I guess we'll go ahead and do... What's that going to make? 200? Whoops. That scared me. It's not almost nighttime, is it? I mean, I want to keep having fuel here, you know? I guess we'll repair our stuff here. So let's see how our... Oh, armor's already repaired. I love this thing. Okay, let's do our sword. Done. Let's do our silk touch pickaxe. That's pretty low. Oh, but now it's repaired. Okay. Our other pickaxe, our shovel. And then this stuff as well. You don't actually get any more for 2 pieces than you do for 1. So it's important to stay on top of this. Okay, let's do the hoe. If anyone doesn't know why I have a netherite mending hoe, why won't this sword repair? Oh, it doesn't have mending on it, that's why. Because I'm not sure it's worth mending. I want a Smite 5 sword with mending on it, but do I want it also to be a fire aspect sword, or do I want to save that for I don't know, like a Smite 5 sword with Unbreaking 3 and Mending on it would be great for, like, withers. But a Fire Aspect sword with Unbreaking 3 and Mending on it would be good for, like, killing cows. Because then you get cooked steak. Are we done with this yet? There, now we are. Okay. So then our 40 go in here. And then that can become more kelp blocks. I guess I'll leave 2 here. But let's take the other 16 over to the potato farm. Boy, we have 91 experience. And I'm just curious to see how much we get. What time of day is it? High noon. Oh, here's all my sheep. All I need is brown. I've never gotten cocoa beans in this world, so we'll start with just a little bit here. So I have no brown sheep. I could get cocoa beans from a wandering trader. Otherwise, I could go fishing in the faraway tiny jungle biome that I found. But there were no cocoa beans sitting on the trees. So I can't really do it that way. 96 levels, 98 levels. My goodness. The potato farm is more efficient than the kelp farm. Why is my experience number like blue instead of green? Like it's green and then it changes to blue. Not really sure why. What's great about this farm is while I'm using it, my potatoes are growing. Oh, excuse me, alarm. Yeah, is it time to get up and get ready for work? I've already been awake. Thanks to my malfunctioning smoke alarm. And the smoke alarm goes off in the middle of the night, makes a very loud noise, wakes you up, and then you gotta go room to room in your house checking to see if there's actually a fire. If there's actually any smoke. You gotta sniff in case there's a burning smell. You gotta look at your appliances. You know, what if, I don't know, the dishwasher is just randomly hot to the touch or something. I don't know. So, for the price of 2 kelp blocks and 40 potatoes, we went from whatever we were at to 126 levels, which is pretty good. And now we have food. Did not mean to put baked potatoes in there. And then look at all these delicious, delicious potatoes. We can get our Fortune 3 axe. 5 potatoes. 7 potatoes to make 12. 8 potatoes to make 20. How OP is this? Pretty darn. We've got lots more potatoes in here. That should probably be a double chest. But this is double chest, so not too worried about it. Is the sun going down yet? It is. So maybe we should plant some trees. What are we low at on the tree farm? I think for dark oak, we're doing pretty darn good. We've got 4 stacks of saplings, and those are the saplings that are hard to get. Oak, we've got maybe half a double chest. Spruce or birch, we've got about the same. So let's plant these quick before the sun goes down. We need a half stack of these, and a half stack of these. And we should probably put our armor on just in case something crazy happens. And let's go plant these. So then while we're using the experience farm, our trees can be growing. I'd like to maybe plan a world where everything is working, right? Where while you're doing the grindy stuff, you're close enough to everything that it's all benefiting from time passing. And that seems like it would be fun to design. Like maybe on a, you know, on graph paper or something. Figure out what the radius is of your beacon effects. And then, I don't know, just build all your farms nice and close to spawn. So that can all be going. We should also plant some, let's see, what are we low on that's big? Jungle? Kind of. Spruce? Definitely not. Here's where we're going to make all of our extra chests out of, is spruce, I think. Do we need to do any reshuffling in here? Not much. Yeah, if I plant a spruce tree, that's gonna be full. And this is pretty full too. I guess we finish this off. Oh, it's already sleeping time. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll do some more experience farming maybe. And then I can turn all that into books. Yeah, and I don't even have to bone meal this stuff. I can just sort of do my thing with the potato farm. How many more can I plant? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In addition to what I plant already, 8. So 19, but that's kind of a weird number. What did I say, 11? So that would take 44. Okay. Let's sleep real quick, and then we'll plant the rest of these. And then I think we'll be done with dark oak for a while. I like dark oak as my beams instead of spruce, which is why I do that. Then around the perimeter I can start planting jungle, I suppose. Acacia is the worst thing to farm. And I'm wondering if it's even worth filling up a double chest or not, because I don't really use it. Of course, something we need to farm quite a bit are these trees. The warped and crimson wood. But I just don't know how much I'm going to use those. I gotta feel that out. Maybe that's where the 20th tree goes, is right here. Here, this. Yeah, that makes sense. Then I can plant 20 big trees instead of just 19. So I guess we better get 4 more. From here. One, two, three, 4. 1. If I didn't have a zillion of these, I'd be worried about it. Eventually I won't have a zillion of these, though, because I don't really go to the Enderman farm for experience anymore. But I suppose I will once this gets patched. You know what, real quick, before I start with that, I should probably feed the cows. You know, I complain about Bedrock Edition and the save file space and stuff, but Bedrock is... I have grown to love it better than the console edition, which wasn't the case right away. But man, you had trouble breeding animals in console edition. The mob cap was quite low. Okay, let's take all this stuff off. And then have it maybe not in the hotbar. I don't know. And then we don't really need to worry about any of that. We just need to put this in here and this in here. Okay, we're gonna go from 126 to what? I don't know. Well, that amount minus 4 of my kelp blocks got me to level 224. So that's pretty good. Alright, that's all the time I got. I gotta go to work. Thanks for watching. See you later. A very important part of how the basement is able to bring you the content that we do daily is our wonderful YouTube sponsors and Patreon patrons listed on the screen now.
If you would like to join this amazing group of people who are helping the basement to make even more content and do even more streams, you can go ahead and click the link in the description or on the screen right now. And we'd love to have you join us in making the basement not just the friendliest place on YouTube, but the most awesome place on the planet.
In our solar system.
In our universe.
In the basement.